want to invite the Vice President DNV Prasad Garu to start the today lecture series 4.
Please give me screen sharing. Please give me screen sharing, sir.
Okay.
पोस्ट बर्थडे सेलिब्रेशन साठी सांग ना आईला बनवायला.
शैलसुनिकेतन दिव्यमूर्ते नारायणाच्युत हरे नडिनायकाक्ष लीलाकटाक्ष परिरक्षित सर्वलोक श्री वेंकटेश मम देहि करावलोकनम्.
Namaskaram. A very good evening and welcome back to web seminars of Sthapathya Kala Parishad. I am DNV Prasad-the, Associate President of Sthapathya Kala Parishad. We are a team of Sthapathies who have studied the temple architecture and traditional sculpture from Sri Venkateswara Institute of Traditional Sculpture and Architecture, maintained by Tirumal Tirupati Devasthanam's Tirupati. After successfully completion of 3 wonderful talks, we have reached to the 4th online seminar. At the beginning, we are not expected this much of cooperation and support from everyone. We are really happy and got more energy to take this forward. Thank you so much and hope it will be continued for a long time with amazing lectures from great personalities. I congratulating all my committee members and web series team who are working hardly and dedicatedly, and praying to Lord of Seven Hills to shower his grace to continue this series successfully, and appeal to you and all, and please provide your valuable suggestions to our email ID and please cooperate to continue our efforts. It is the privilege to Sthapathya Kala Parishad. Today's speaker, Smt.T.Sri Lakshmi Garu. Smt.T.Sri Lakshmi Garu is a superintending archaeologist working in ExcavationBranch 6 Archaeological Survey of India, Banglore. She has been working as an archaeologist in different capacities with Archaeological Survey of India in various offices located in ASI at Chennai Circle, Hyderabad Circle, Dharwad Circle, Thrissur Circle and Amravati Circle for the past 20 years. She has been contributing research papers on explored sites, art and iconography, prevention and conservation of antiquities and monuments, architecture, epigraphy, Buddhist art and heritage management. As a part of her duties, she organized so many exhibitions, workshops, cultural awareness programs, apart from coordinating with the delegation on cultural exchange programs from around the globe. And she had received award for conservation in Kailasanatha Thrissur from UNESCO in 2016. A warm welcome, Smt.T.Sri Lakshmi Madam. We are waiting with curiosity to listen your talk about wooden sculpture.
Namaskaram. I take this opportunity to thank Sthapathya Kala Parishad to provide me the platform to interact with many scholars and experts on architecture, and this is one of the opportunities to share my experiences in Kerala when I was working in Kerala as superintending archaeologist in Archaeological Survey of India. So this is my topic today. Topic is about wooden temple architecture of Kerala with special reference to bracket figures. So this is a topic which is not discussed extensively because we are in different states, and especially in South Indian states, we concentrate much on Chola architecture or Pallava architecture or Kakatiya architecture, but rarely we discuss about Kerala architecture. So I have taken this topic because of that, and less familiarity of the topic. So so we can go through our PowerPoint and slides so that you can understand in a better way how we slowly go into the temple complex and other parts of the temple complex as well as bracket figures also. So yeah, let us start. So it is the rare architecture because we find Kerala in a very different climatic condition, because in a year almost 6 months Kerala receives rainfall. So often they used to carry umbrella with them, and it is reflected on their architecture also. So you can just see in our first slide how the megalithic monument also provides us a clue to how the architecture of Kerala is influenced by its weather condition. So you can see the megalithic monument, that is Kodakkal Parambu, the site, and this is a typical shape of umbrella. So this is provided above the burial. So to protect their ancestors, that is the dead people, and they are providing one capstone which is looking like umbrella. So it is merged with their lives, and means the lifestyle of Kerala is entirely different, and you can just view how the temple is located in the midst of nature. We would like to show one video. Next video.
Yes.
Coconut trees, then water. So this is the location of the temple, Patriarch Rama temple. So just to make you understand how the nature is going along with the Kerala region. So you all know in the temple complex, different parts are there, and in Kerala temple complex, Shikhara, which is Sri Kovil, it is the main deity is enshrined in Sri Kovil. Then Namaskara Mandapa, then Chuttambalam, Vilakku Madam, Balikalpura, Kuttambalam, then Gopuram. So these are all some parts of temple complex, and these parts are sometimes they may vary, because sometimes Balikalpura without mandapa, and mandapa is also there. So few variations are there in the region wise, but broadly we can divide these parts. So next slide, please. In superstructure, when we talk about superstructure, these superstructures are in different talas they construct. That is ekatala, dvitala, tritala. So these are all the temples having different talas. So you can see how the talas are depicted, means constructed, and those are also having slopy roofs. You can see slopy roof because the water has to drain. So it has to drain out when it falls on the roof. So in the similar manner, the Sri Kovil, this is the front view of Sri Kovil, and with the Dwarapalas, then the area where devotees stand and have darshan. So this is the view which you can see when you go near to the main deity, that is the enshrining deity. So here you can see the Dwarapalas, both sides of the Dwara, Mahadwara, Dwara, and then the flight of steps to reach. And here, one more thing I would like to tell is the Tantri, who is the priest in Kerala temples. Only he can go inside the Sri Kovil, and no other devotee is allowed to enter the Sri Kovil. So this is the place where devotees stand and have darshan. So this is how it looks. Then Dwarapalas, you can just see both the sides, and it is typical Kerala style Dwarapalas, where in one of the Dwarapala is in Vismaya posture. That is, he is astonished, and then another person, and he is uttering something, and the another person, he doesn't want to hear. He is closing his ear like this. So this is typical Kerala style of Dwarapalas, and many places we can see it's stone, stucco, and sometimes wood also. So so this is Pranala, and then you can see how intricately they carve, as well as the satirical part of it. He is the pranala, the through pranala abhisheka water is coming out, and the person who is holding the pranala is drinking his mouth. You can see how his mouth is stretched and he is receiving water, and how it is going out. You can just see the outlet. You can see the outlet. So it is very satirically they have depicted the pranala. So one of the temples in Kadavalur, I suppose it is in Kadavalur. So it is satirically they have represented the pranala and the outlet. Next, please. So this is Avikatur, and now after Sri Kovil, Namaskara Mandapa, which is a typical Kerala architectural member. Means like in other southern temple architecture, we find the axial parts like Mahamandapa. Namaskara performing bracket figures as well as intricately carved wooden members, because in Namaskar Mandapa we find pillars, then roof intricately carved, and you can see in our slide that those pillars and the roof are also having some sculptures, and mostly like any other, you can see the intricately carved wooden architecture and means members, and also the roof always having Ashtadikpalas and Brahma in between. So this is common feature in any other temple architecture. We find in South Indian, other South Indian architecture, temple architecture, as well as in Odisha also we find the similar manner, the Ashtadikpalas, Navagrahas above the ceiling. So that is common feature, but here also we find Ashtadikpalas. Next. So this is Chuttambalam. Chuttambalam is it is a structure all around the temple complex, and having slopy roof, mostly tiled roof, and these Chuttambalams are inside. I mean, inside it is called Chuttambalam. The outside, the purpose is also served in a different way. So this is inside, and where the roof is provided along with the tiles. So pillars and tiles. So this is one of the photographs showcasing Chuttambalam. This is in Vadakanada temple, Thrissur. Next. So this is called Vilakkumada. Vilakkumadam, it is the place where we find the lamps. To provide the lamps, they'll be having wooden rafters, and means they provide the stand for keeping the lamps. So you can see how after lighting the lamp, how beautifully it looks. And this is during Deepavali time. We find this type of items, all other festivals also. So wherever Shivaratri or a very special day for that particular temple, they lit lamps. So this is the way how they lit lamps and adorn the temple complex. And during night hours, it is a feast to eyes to see this, to view this Vilakkumada. Next. So this is Balikalpura, and some of the Balikal we in our common nomenclature, we call it as Balipitham. And this is Balikalpura. Sometimes it is freestanding, means without any roof, and sometimes within the mandapa. So a mandapa is also provided for Balikal. So that is, we can find this feature in Tripurayar, where we find Balikal Mandapa. Even Tiruvanchikulam, that is Shiva temple as well as Vishnu temple, we find Mandapa for this Balikal. Next please. So this is Kuttambalam. Kuttambalam is, Kuttu means that is dance, and temple dances. For performing temple dances, we always we can see a big hall having a platform and with slopy roof as usual, and having intricately carved wooden pillars and ceilings like this. This is in Kudal Manikam temple, Irinjalakuda. So this is one of the places where devotees come, audience sit and enjoy their dances. Means this is exclusively for temple dance, not for any other dance. So even the artists or performers having other instruments, musical instruments, that is typical style. Means they don't prefer any modern musical instruments. Only traditional musical instruments will be played, and all these musical instruments still they keep in kutambalams. And when the dance, they perform the dance, it will be played along with the dance, and a platform is there, and below that audience will sit and enjoy their dance performance on special occasions like utsavams or any other special day, festival day. It is used. Next. This is Gopura, where you can see the first one is Kadavandu, Ditala, Vimana, means Ditala is there, Gopura, and this another one is from Vadakanada, it is Tritala. So this is the entry point, and many a times it is on all cardinal directions. All four directions we can find these gopuras having similar type of architecture on all cardinal directions, and the way where we go all around, we can enter in any of the through any of the gopuras, and mostly nowadays to restrict the crowd, only one gopura is open. So this is Vadakanada, where you find this is again very popular gopura. When you see Trishur Puram, so Puram festival is also in front of this gopura only. So many of the people might have seen some of the slides or photographs where you can see this gopura. Next. So in wooden architecture, beneath the superstructure, and superstructure already I have mentioned that it is slopy and having tiles. Sometimes these tiles are replaced with copper tiles also. So this is one of the drawings to show how it looks, and this is the section of the temple where you can see Sri Kovil along with the wooden members. So this is the framework which shows the framework above above the Sri Kovil, and these wooden framework. After that, they will arrange tiles and actually planks they put, and above the planks they fix the tiles. So yeah, this is one of the view you can see, that is rafters, planks, how they placed the rafters and planks above the superstructure, means above the Sri Kovil. This is also one of the views from interior. You can see how the ribs, means like ribs, it is coming out, and very delicately they prepare, and carefully they keep. Next, please. So this is one Balakudam, one element of architecture which is very important to lock. Means it is the puta. Puta means the union. So the two directions, if rafters and other planks are arranged, then there will be one place where it joins, and this is the Balakudam. They give one portica like pattern, means to close that the union of those rafters. Next, please. So this is the framework. You can see the framework. This is possible only because during our repair works, we used to open everything, and after temple hours. Only we can enter into temple and we can work. So very limited working hours are there. So after temple is closed, we can enter and then we work for work and they repair the places where replacements are required. So the wooden planks or rafters or beams, wherever it is damaged due to constant weather, means the weathering effect or any rain, due to the rain, constant rain, receiving rain, water percolation and cracks and the warpings are there. So sometimes it damages the wood. So that is removed and again rearranged. So next. This is about architecture. Yeah. So this is the typical Kerala architecture. You can see here. You can view how it is arranged. Actually, if you can make out the superstructure above Sri Kovil is in separate manner. Means they do not unite both the colors with wood. So you can see the separate one. So and you can have a look because the second color is entirely different. Means and it is not directly resting on the first color. So this is the the superstructure. Above the superstructure there is a wooden covering is there, and then again second tala will be covered. So you can watch this. Otherwise we cannot make out how it is made. Next. So now we are coming to bracket figures, which is my favorite subject. So bracket figures being very having very interesting themes. So we can study and understand why they have chosen those themes. So these are all the bracket figures which are placed beneath the tala portion, where the first tala or second tala. So wherever the talas are ended, and it is bracket figure. Both it serves as architectural member as well as gives the pleasure of having artistic decoration. So this is both. So it is serving the both purposes. Next. So the popular themes are from Ramayana, Mahabharata, then Kiratarjuniyam. Especially Kiratarjuniyam is the most popular theme. Repeatedly we can see in many of the temples. So even in Vaishnava temples, you find Kiratarjuniyam. Though Shiva temples are preferring Kiratarjuniyam, but in Rama and Vishnu temples also we find Kiratarjuniyam episodes and Dashawataras. Then the different forms of Shiva as Nataraja or any other Dakshinamurti or any other form. Then very interesting. So I just wanted to share this because this is my observation during my tenure in Kerala. This is Naganandam, that is by Harshavardhana. The story is about Jimuta Vahana and Garuda. So that is very interesting. Actually, this particular story we can't find in many places. So this is very typical and very restricted episode of Naganandam, which is depicted on the temples and especially in bracket figures. So that I will show. And then Ashtavakra. And Ashtavakra is also seen depicted on bracket figures, means on the walls as well as pillars, even in our temples. Like I have observed in Montimita also Ashtavakra is there. Then in our Tirumala temple also Ashtavakra is there. and wherever Vishnu temples are there, I'm finding Ashtavakra. So this is a very interesting topic. I would like to do further research on this. And then Ashtavakra is how he is associated with Vishnu temple. So that I wanted to study. But right now I don't have any material with me or any study with me to explain more about Ashtavakra's depiction in Vishnu temples. Then figures in rejoicing human moods and different moods you can see enjoying life. So these are all the themes. So next please. So here in one of the temples, this is not bracket figure. I would like to tell this because in Ramayana, if you want to narrate sequence of story, means narrate the sequence, the continuous narration, then in bracket figure only one episode or one particular incident is freezed, but in narration, the continuous narration, you cannot expect a bracket figure to tell more. So this is one of the Kutambalams having this narration. This is Ramayana, and you can just, if you watch very carefully, you can make out three pregnant ladies as means Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra. They are depicted. You can just see how they are sitting and holding stomach, and you can see how the middle lady is holding, as well as the last means the pregnant lady, that is Sumitra, is shown with a bigger, wider belly because she is holding two babies. So wider belly is shown. And then the other side, in the same panel, you can see holding babies. That is after birth. So you can, whether you can, you are able to see. First lady is holding one baby. Second lady is also holding one baby, and third lady is holding two babies. So like that, you can just see how they have depicted, and these two continuous images are they have shown one breakage, small breakage, like they are sitting on one single pitha. So that is one episode. That is, they are pregnant. So that is shown on one common pitha. The another one is in another pitha. That is sitting on another pitha. That shows the difference. Means the story is differentiated with small pitha. Means the space between two pithas. You can just see. Next. So this is also not a bracket figure, but I just wanted to add this because it is Ramayana again, and this is the story of Ahalya, Ahalya Shapa Vimochana, and Vishwamitra is going along with Rama and Lakshmana. So you can just see how Ahalya is means expressing her gratitude to Rama because of her after her Shava Vimochana. So you can just see how it is. And just to showcase how popular these Ramayana themes are. Next. So this is again Kadavalur, where Ravana is shown as taking away Sita, that is abducting Sita. He is just going on a chariot, that is Pushpaka Vimana, and Sita is shown beneath. And how gracefully and how elegantly they have showcased. Because in bracket figure you cannot narrate a sequence of episodes. So in a very single panel, how they have narrated the story. Like Sita is trying to come out of the Pushpa Vimana. She is just trying to come out of that, and how Ravana, the very having all 20 hands and then heads, very forcefully and fiercely they have shown carrying Sita away. So next please. Raman. So this is again Kiratarjuniyam, the most popular theme, and this is from Avitattur of 10th century AD. Actually, the Avitattur is protected by ASI very recently, that is 2009 only. So the bracket figures, though they are very and their antiquity goes back, but due to painting, it looks like modern one. But the temple is of 10th century temple, and we are having inscription also. So here you can see the penance, Arjuna's penance, and the fight battle between Arjuna and Shiva. Shiva in Hirata form. So this is the episode which is depicted on the bracket figures of Avitattu. Next, please. So this is again Arjuna is doing penance, and then Hirata is along with Parvati in tribal women guys. So she is holding a basket, and then both are going together. So next, please. So this is how the battle occurs between Shiva and Arjuna. So you can see how Parvati is also accompanying Shiva while fighting with Arjuna. So very effectively they have showcased the fight. So the one side the bow and arrow carried by Shiva, the other side Arjuna is also having bow and arrow. Next, please. So this is again Arjuna. So you can just see in a bracket figure how they have shown. This is why this backdrop is black, because we have taken out the bracket figure for doing preservation. So we have filled the cracks. So that time only this photograph has been taken. So that is why it is not on the temple wall, but we have taken it down. So that time only this photograph is taken. And here you can see two quivers. Akshay Tumira means having the arrow means both sides is having quivers. That is why he can wage war with both the hands. So that is why he is called Sabyasachi. So Sabyasachi is shown here having two quivers on both sides. So that is why it is you can enjoy the Sabyasachi nomenclature of Arjuna, because here he is shown in a different he is shown using the left hand for taking the arrow, and right hand with holding the bow. So that is both the ways. So he can do the battle with both hands. Next, please. So this is again Dashavataras, where Thiruvanchikulam is having all these bracket figures. That is from Matsya, Kurma, everything is there. I have taken only few. So this is Varaha and then Narasimha. How Narasimha, he has entered his hand inside the Hiranyakasipu and is just trying to tear him off. So this is the fearful episode is narrated here. With, very fiercely they have shown. So it is will place inside his intestine, means the stomach. Next please. And again Vamana, then Krishna and Kalki. So as usual, any Dashavatara images, so they have shown all the figures here. Next please. So Shiva, here Shiva is shown with his usual deer and this one axe, and then the other side it is Nataraja. Nataraja having many hands and Apasmara Purusha, usual typical Nataraja. Next please. So this is Parvati as Kirata-Arjuniyam episode. I just wanted to explain it in a detailed way because Parvati is following Shiva in a tribal woman form. So she is wearing the attire of tribal women, and you can see her head means adorned with leaves, and then again her attire, when she is just wearing only leaves. So you can just see the front side as well as back side of the Parvati. She is having leaves. So you can just see how they have depicted very beautifully. So this is a kind of depiction which these depictions show the exquisite and means the expertise of the carpenter or the artist, because he has utilized his imagination to show Parvati as a tribal lady with minimum leaves attached as her attire. Next please. So this is one of the interesting stories of Garuda and Jimuta Vahana. In Naganandam, there is a story about Garuda and Jimuta Vahana. The prince Jimuta Vahana, he is very kind-hearted prince, and as all of us know that Garuda and Naga both are having a rivalry, and Garuda always means in search of Naga to eat them or to carry them away. So this is the story I just wanted to tell, because unless I tell the story, this figure cannot be detailed. So the Jimuta Vahana, prince who happens to go in a street of his country, then he hears some weeping from a house where their son used to means son has to go and become ahara, means he has to go there and offer himself to Garuda. That is the pact between Garuda and Nagas. Otherwise, Garuda used to kill as many as Nagas as he wants. So they will be having one agreement that we will send one from our house, and then only one Naga will be offered in a day. So this is the agreement, and that particular day when Jimuta Vahana is just walking through the streets, that particular household has to send one person, one Naga, to Garuda. So after hearing this very pathetic story of offering himself to Garuda, so he tells, no, no, no one will go. Now I will offer myself to Garuda. So how he will go and offer himself? Because he is a human being. So he wraps him around, and you can just see in the second slide. If you can just see. Okay. So the second slide, you can see how he wraps himself like Naga. It is just like this, can bend, and he offered himself to Garuda. So and here it is holding Jimuta Vahana, and if you see clearly, after all wrapping is done, his face is seen here. Now it is very difficult to see because it is not clear. But when we go to the exact location, we can see in Vadakanada, you can see his face is visible, and it is just like mummy. So you can see Jimuta Vahana's face. So this is the way how Garuda is catching, and with clutches is holding him. And then the first slide means the first photograph, that is showcasing. It is also in Thrissur district only, Peruvana. It is showcasing how it is removing the intestines with beak. It is removing intestines, and it is just rotated like this, and then it is shown like this. So he is just, because here you have to appreciate the artist how he depicted, because intestines always bound to slip because of slippery nature. So if you turn like this, then it will hold. So it is just like that is intertwined and cut like this with his beak. So that is the position where the picture of the artist captured this picture to depict in his bracket figure. So this is very wonderful depiction of Jimuta Vahana's story, and we need to do more study on this. Why? Because even when I was working there, then I just found that even today, Naganandam is in their folklore, they perform Nagananda. Like they narrate the story of Jimuta Vahana even today. So that is the tradition continuing. Why they have chosen this particular story, that we need to do more study. So this is very interesting bracket figure. Next please. So this is again Ashtavakra. So you can see Ashtavakra in a very different manner, not like any other temple in other places of South India, because in other places he is shown, that is after 15th century or so, he is shown as clone. He is wearing some joker type, this one clone above his head, and then like this he is shown like this bends. You can clearly see the bends, 8 bends in any of the Vishnu temple. Like if you are interested to see, then Ondimitta is there. Then Tirumala temple also I have seen, I have observed. That is just while entering to Vendi Bakidi, that is the Gajastamba area, you can see on the pillar, it is depicted. So here it is not like that. He is shown in a very different way. And so here, but a few people, they differ, and they won't agree with the Ashtavakra identification. Sometimes they say that he is a Chinese traveler, and so on and so forth. So, but popularly it is accepted that it is Ashtavakra, because not only in Tripurayar but in Kadavallur also you can find this feet, means how he uh, uh, raised his leg, and so he is in a different mood, and he is showing his 8 bends, so like that. So this is actually very sorry, the photograph is having all cracks above this bracket figure, but now we have treated entirely. I'm very sorry not having that treated, means after treatment photograph with me, but this is before treatment with all cracks. But we have treated, and it is now in a very better condition. Next. So this is the figure in a rejoicing mood. Then the Sundari preparing herself for bath. So she is just having her hair like this, and she is removing her clothes and preparing herself for bath. So this is also before treatment photograph only, but after treatment all cracks are filled, and now it is very good, in a very good condition. Next, please. So plucking flowers, collecting flowers, plucking flower, and taking the flowers in a basket. So both it is shown. Next, please. So we are coming to a part where, apart from understanding architecture and art, iconography, and appreciating it in a form where it is, and we are in Archaeological Survey of India. We are working, and more concerned with the future, means future of this particular art objects. So, and to preserve, conserve, and to present before future generations, we do our works continuously. So, this is the documentation of temples with the drawings. So, this is elevation, then section, then plan of the temple, how it looks, and all. Next. So this is in Kudal Madikyam, where the pillars, we retain the old wood as it is, and wherever the repairs are to be carried out, the new wood will be inserted. And this is the work carried out by the team, conservation team, having expert carpenters and the artisans. So we hire them, and then the craft of the wood craft is still continued, and we documented this. Then that also I will show how we documented. Then the other photograph showcasing the discussion between chemists and archaeologists, so that how we have to carefully remove the bracket figures, and we have to carry out the preservation work, because I would like to tell here that in Kadavallur only bracket figures are protected, not the temple. So only bracket figures are protected as national importance, means having national importance. So our priority was bracket figures only. So we wanted to, and temple also protected, means conserved, because bracket figures, if we want to preserve them from rain, then sunlight, direct this one, then we have to replace the wooden damaged wooden members and tiles. So often we used to carry out that work also, and apart from chemical treatment to the bracket figures. So this is the workshop where carpenters are doing their works, repair works, and the team, excellent team, having expert carpenters and artisans. This is again another feature, that is copper tiles, because often we are changing tiles. So nowadays it is preferred, and during early days also they prefer to put copper tiles instead of the terracotta tiles. So these copper tiles are placed in one inserted in a manner where water cannot percolate. So this is above the wooden planks. So you can see in the second photograph how above the wooden planks the coppersmiths are doing their work and placing all copper tiles. Next please. So now we are showcasing one of our documentation. This is again our documentation process of bracket figures where replicas are made. So when we take out the bracket figures, we do not know when we will be able to again take it out, because it is not good, as well as the temple authorities also won't allow us to take out often. So when we have taken out, so I thought it will be good if we have replicas, because we cannot see or appreciate all the time in temples. Because in Kerala, I would like to tell you that only Hindus are allowed inside the temple complexes. So no other religious people from other religions are not allowed inside. So if they want to appreciate, then these replicas would help them. Not all replicas we have made, only one or two which are very unique and appreciated. Then those one or two bracket figures are replicated, and our team is doing this job. And from Chennai, one modeler came, and he has completed this job. Very means having a skill. He is really having very good skill and replicated. Like if you place both the sculptures together, so you can't make out which is original one, which is replicated. So very. So here I have told before and after. Only one photograph I'm having right now to show how before the treatment it was cracked. You can see the crack and the way it is damaged, and then the other side it is totally treated and crack is filled. So the crack also filled with reversible materials and organic material. So we experimented 3-4 types of materials on normal wood, so that which is very useful as well as reversible, because that is the conservation policy. So we have made along with our science branch team. So we were very enthusiastic, and they provided all necessary inputs to do this, to make this happen. Next, please. This is the documentation work of our repairs.
I think two slides. Voice చెప్పొచ్చు. ఎక్కడ
So this is the way which we have documented how many new members we have inserted and where and all we have inserted. You might have observed as architectural means interested in architecture that we have started with northeast point, northeast pillar means Ishanya. So this is the way where the work starts in means temples. So we have started our work with northeastern pillar. So here pictures, images of Trishurpuram, architecture or art, whatever it may be, it is the when people are crowd, they gather together, then only we can enjoy and the real meaning of temple will come true. So this is Trishurpuram, where you can see elephants continuously means they perform a kind of festival mood. So you can see, and the elephants are decorated, and also the umbrellas are shown above. So they change the umbrellas. This is Trishurpuram, and lakhs of people are gathered together. You can see, but now we may not be able to see this due to Corona and other pandemic. So this is one kind of gathering in on occasions. That is Trishurpuram, and then Theyyam. Theyyam is one of the folk forms, art forms of Kerala. So that is also showcased. So this is intangible heritage, we can say. So this is part of temple rituals and celebrations. So this is the type of temple related festivals are showcased. So when we talk about these temples, architecture, and all these works, we must ensure that it is continued and presented to the future generations. In that endeavor, Archaeological Survey of India is always they are doing good effort to preserve and conserve and present before future generations. So the continuous process of conservation, preservation is going on, and not only temples but forts, then other palaces and all those monuments we are preserving, as well as I have shown that megalithic monument that also we have preserved. And Kerala being the place where abundance of wood is available, it is very easy to procure wood, and they preferred wood. So that is why it is wooden architecture. Means they even today in their households they use extensively. The wood is used extensively, and very in a delicate manner. Even they handle it. And many craftsmen having the skills of carpentry and coppersmithing is they are available, and still they are doing very good job, and we must appreciate their efforts, and we must continue the craftsmanship through this through preserving our heritage. So this is our message to the viewers, that we must appreciate as well as preserve our culture. So I acknowledge our Director General who gave this permission to address a lecture, and then Regional Director, Visual Circle, they have been very helpful, and then the team of carpenters, coppersmiths who were doing this job all the time, and then Mrs. Scholar is associated with us, and Vinod, he is helpful in completing this lecture by providing help, technical help, support. Thank you, and I once again express my gratitude and sincere thanks to Sthapathya Kala Parishad and their team. Continuously, they were in touch, and they were giving me boost to take up this and complete this. So I really appreciate their efforts, and I really want to view more lectures on this architectural topics, architecture topics, and as well as the efforts of these members, team members of this Sthapathya Kala Parishad, this team of Council of Telugu Sthapathies. So I really thank them once again. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your wonderful lecture. Now the session is open to discuss. Vinod.
Hello.
Vinod, please stop share screen.
Share screen. Stop.
నాకు ఒక అవకాశం
Okay. Sir.
నాకు కొంచెం ఒకసారి అంటే ముందు ఎవరైనా ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చే తర్వాత నేను
Sir, okay, sir. You carry on, sir. Sir, please.
Yes, yes. Can I continue?
Okay, sir.
Ma'am. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Lakshmi ma'am, this is Sivanagiri. Very excellent work.
Namaste, sir.
Hello, ma'am. Are you hearing me, ma'am?
Yes. I'm hearing.
Good afternoon. You have taken us to a tour to Kerala. Wonderful explanation, nice presentation, and we all know how to construct temples, but we really don't know how to conserve them by way of exactly restoring the in same style. It is very difficult, ma'am. But you people in Archaeological Survey of India take every care in documenting, preservation, conservation, and giving back to the society for posterity. A very, very nice presentation, ma'am. We thought that you will be giving a presentation on our recent excavations at Gotiprolu.
Yes, yes.
Next time, kindly do it, ma'am.
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
time.
definitely.
Ma'am,
Yes.
give me one more minute time, ma'am. One more minute.
Sure, sure.
Is that most of the group, ma'am, this is Sthapathya Kala Parishad consisting of most of the students from Silpa Kalasala, ma'am.
Okay.
They do only diploma for 4 years. Then they will also have extension lectures from people like you, experts in the field. But for the benefit of the others, I am actually not asking a question but adding something that the temples in Kerala, we have manuals, Mayamata, Manasara, Mo, and many other texts in South India.
Yes.
But as far as Kerala is concerned, they have consulted the books. They have their own manuals. That is Tantra Samuchaya, Silparatna. Then one more book is available, Potayur Bhasha Bolke. Then most of the Tampuran families are dedicated right from their childhood only to learn in wood carving, then architectural sculpture, etc. The another peculiarity in Kerala, because of its geographical location, is that it has no what we call the quarries of granite as we have in Tamil Nadu, Andhra, and Karnataka. So, and due to the geological environmental conditions, they had to go to wood. There is no other go for the superstructure because they cannot transport from faraway places. But that only gave them exclusively specialized development of specialized craft. One more point to add is that, ma'am, Kerala has got that unique architectural plans that most of the temples are built on square, on rectangle, then circular Vesara, then elliptical. It is very interesting. Elliptical plan we have at Madhava temple, Mahadeva temple at Vaikom, Kottayam. I think there is no other example in our area. We have seen the elliptical. So these are some of the things I want to add to our students. And one more specific is Namaskara Mandapa. No other state has this Namaskara Mandapa. Kerala temples have. Then again Pancha Prakara. This Antarhara, Madhyahara, Bahyahara, Maryadi, Mahamaryadi. These are 5 prakaras, and they have different names in Kerala. But these are the salient features of Kerala, and thanks a lot. We all forget Kerala temples. We always speak temples in Andhra, temples in Tamil Nadu, temples in Karnataka. Wonderful presentation. I am once again complimenting you, congratulating you, thanking you for giving a nice talk which really enlightened us on various aspects of art and architecture of Kerala, which is a little known to this particular part of the country. Thanks.
And
Speaker mic mute చేసి speaker పెట్టుకుంటే mic mute
Sir,
hello.
madam,
Ma'am.
our professor D. Kirankant sir. Will, sir,
Yeah.
please, sir.
Please. He is my guru.
Congratulations, Sri Lakshmi.
Master, sir.
Actually, as said by Sivanagareddy, you have taken us to Kerala. Though I have visited, these are the things to be observed very carefully. Particularly the bracket figures. I'm wondering how Ramayana has been narrated. It is my interesting topic. Then another thing, a point I would like to ask you is, you refer to Kiratarjuniya. What was the earliest representation in Kerala? Do you have any idea about it, Kiratarjuniya story? That is one question. Then you refer to the use of copper plates instead of tiles. Earlier also in their architecture they used it. I know as far as my knowledge goes. So what was the earliest temple that was being used, the copper tiles? these are the points, particularly of Kirat Arjuniya. I am interested, and please let me know.
And definitely.
Yeah.
And sir, the reason why they have chosen the bracket figures and other places like pillars uh, for carvings, because hello, hello, hello.
Madam, మీరు
Can I answer?
ఓకే ఓకే మేడం
Yeah.
ఆడిబుల్.
So why they have chosen the pillars and the bracket figures and other parts, places for showing their art, because their superstructures are always slopey. So they cannot have images above the shikara, or they cannot like unlike other South Indian temples. They cannot show. So that is why they have chosen the places where they can showcase their skill and their means, art. So I feel that is why they have not done any decoration above their superstructures, but inside their places, means inside the temple complexes, where it is protected from rain and sunlight. So that is one of the reasons. And as Sir Kiran sir asked me about the earliest reference of Kirat Arjuniya. So, sir, from Pallava period onwards, we know that it is very popular. But in Kerala, we will find out and let you know, sir. And I think in other places where Kirat Arjuniyam is depicted is in Kadapa region also, like this
Pushpagiri.
Pushpagiri is also there, and then so
Indrakiladri pillar, ma'am. Our Indrakiladri.
Pedamudiam also, sir. Pedamudiam is there. So many places they have depicted this Kirat Arjuna, very popular because of its narrative form. You can show in 4-5 episodes the entire story, and very interesting to watch also. So I don't know the exact reason, but it is very popular during that particular period.
Even Tirukudumallam also, madam.
Sir?
Tirukudumallam.
Tirukudumallam.
Yeah, there is on the stone chariot pillar. We can see that Kirat is seen, no?
Correct. Namaste, sir. How are you?
Fine.
No, the point, of course, I mean, Kirat Arjuniya, we are working already. Another of my student of mine, Dr. Madhuri, we are working on it. The point is, I wanted to know what was the earliest representation for, I mean, you told it is 10th century.
Yes, I will tell you.
Then another point, I will leave within 1 minute. You have shown the ceilings of the wooden ceilings of the temples. And also there were paintings. Whether they created canvas for the paintings, that is my question. Of course, I visited Matancheri Palace along with their, I mean, family members, who was the principal there in the college. I mean, they have taken me to their palace. I have seen how they created the canvas. But for the wooden structure, whether they created canvas, this is the thing. Finally, yeah.
Sir, almost all the temples which have shown the bracket figures, they are all having this paintings, colorful paintings, and all around Sri Kovil it is there. So the paintings also we are protecting and preserving, but these themes repeatedly, Ramayana, Mahabharata, then Puranas, and then say similar Shiva, then forms of Vishnu, Shiva, everything repeatedly they have shown. So that is also there. So very interesting and very minutely they have shown in paintings also. They have given all details.
Okay, sir. Next, Arun Kumar.
Thank you. My congratulations to you. I thought of you will enlighten me on the canvas. How the canvas being prepared before the paintings.
Yeah, that I will narrate in another session, sir. Because
Okay,
preparation
fine. Thank you.
Preparation of the
My
canvas.
congratulations.
Definitely.
Keep it up.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Next, Arun
Hello.
Kumar. Arun Kumar.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? How are
I want to know very well, madam. I want to know one thing. What kind of wood is used to make this carvings? The kind of wood used for making carvings.
Yeah, preferably teak.
Teak wood.
Yes.
Even now
Okay.
also
Thank you,
we
madam.
find and other woods also may be there, but preferably teak.
Teak. Okay, madam. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Hello, madam. Hello, madam.
Yes, namaste, madam.
Namaste, madam. Thanks for giving that interesting information, madam, and particularly about the different wood art pieces and iconographic features of those art pieces, madam. Thank you very much. And I just want to clarify my small doubt. Is it every single art piece is made with a single log of wood, or any pieces adding ones?
Yeah, very
Some pieces are adding.
definitely. Yeah, I will tell you, madam, because when we were
Yeah,
doing conservation, it was very difficult to get such a lengthy planks. So that is one single plank means very lengthy, and from single this one log they have prepared. So to procure that length, it was very difficult for us to go to the forest and get the logs, and those things are really it is very difficult. But mostly they are from single log. It is not means added or stitched. It is not stitched.
These bracket figures, madam.
Bracket
But
figure,
they are
single.
also made with a single piece,
Single.
single log of wood log.
Single,
Oh,
madam.
thank you, madam.
Definitely single. Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Now next.
Hello.
Uh,
Hello, myself. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Bajaman Bag.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can ask.
Please.
Haridwar, Uttarakhand.
Yeah, please tell me.
My question is, what you कि जो वुड्स है वो इतना प्रिजर्व कैसे हो सकता है?
कौन सा?
वुड्स का
साउंड ठीक से नहीं आ रहा है, आपका आवाज ठीक से नहीं सुनाई दे रहा।
मैम जो वुड को हम कितना से प्रिजर्व करके कितना यू अंडरस्टैंड इन
हिंदी में बात करिए। यस बात करिए, मैं बात कर रही
हूं आपसे कि जो मूर्ति जा रही है में कष्ट में, तो वो कितना दिन प्रिजर्व करते हैं और एक किस लकड़ी से बना गया है?
अभी मैडम ने पूछा, माधुरी मैडम ने, वो टीक वुड से बना है, बहुत सारे ऐसे ही, और अदर वुड्स भी रहेगा, लेकिन प्रिफरेबली, बट उसमें हम लोगों का जो प्रिजर्वेशन हुआ है, आप प्रिजर्वेशन के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं ना, तो उसमें हम लोग वुड का ही इस्तेमाल किया, वुड पाउडर को नीम गम से, नीम का गम है ना, उसके साथ मिला के, क्योंकि ये ऑर्गेनिक मटेरियल रिवर्सिबल होना चाहिए, तो हम फिक्स कर देंगे, बाद में वो रिवर्सिबल नहीं होगा ऐसा नहीं है। हम लोग बहुत सारे एक्सपेरिमेंट कर करके वो 3-4 किया है, उसमें बैग्स के साथ भी हम फिल करने के लिए वो एक्सपेरिमेंट जो किया है वो नॉर्मल वुड में किया है। उसको हम लोग हटा दिया क्योंकि बैग्स के साथ वो बाद में ठीक से नहीं हो पा रहा था। बाद में ऐसे 2-3 तरीके से हम फिक्स किया। बाद में ये जो ऑर्गेनिक वे में जो वुड का जो गम के साथ मिक्स करके उसको लगाया, फिल किया, तो उसमें हम रिवर्सिबल है और उसके साथ मिल भी जाएगा, तो इसीलिए।
जी मैम, जी मैम, जी थैंक यू मैम, आपको बहुत अच्छा लगा लेक्चर्स, बहुत
थैंक यू वेरी मच
लेक्चर्स।
Ma'am,
sir.
Nagireddy again.
చెప్పండి.
You have really dedicatedly worked on the architectural and temples of Maldives, ma'am.
Not
Maldives
me.
or Lakshadweeps?
No, not me, sir. I think Maldives, Smita did something.
So I
Smita.
thought I wanted to request you to do one more.
Maldives, Smita did.
This is one question, ma'am, is that you are restoring that those wooden sculpture, as you shown that Garuda and Jimotavana, such a beautiful sculpture.
Yeah,
it might have been assembled with various pieces, and as soon as we see the beautiful architecture, the art part, I think we also see in Indonesia, we also see in Bali, etc. Is there any connection between the Kerala coast and Indonesia, ma'am, at any point of time?
That we have to check.
And because we have got Andhra Pradesh Amaravati sculpture from Amaravati coast to southeast is there.
Correct.
But this, as I see, there is a lot of similarity, but they have got in a different style. I think the Matruka might be Kerala wooden sculpture.
That we have to examine, sir. Right now, I have not studied. So I just wanted to do more study on this.
Wonderful.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
In continuation of Dr. Sivanagireddy's query, this is Sri Lakshmi.
Sir.
See, particularly the dance poses, their appearance, which is made of this coconut leaves. They are, as said, pointed by Sivanagireddy. If you look at the Thailand outside sculptures in the palaces, in the Thailand or in the, in the Kuala Lumpur areas, certainly there might have been the influence of ours. There are similarities.
Correct.
And some of the another point I observed the traditional interlocking system of wooden pieces.
Yes, Sandhi Lakshana.
అవును సార్, కంపల్సరీ ఉంటుందని నాకు కూడా
done in Kerala for the lengthy pieces, I believe, and you cannot know that.
No, it is there, sir.
In the traditional way, interlocking system.
We also did. Now the craftsmen who are doing
that might have been done. Thank you once again. Congrats. Hereafter, I won't ask questions, Surendra. Please.
Thank you, sir.
Swasti Bhadra, Mallabandha, giants are there.
Yeah.
Next, another Lakuma Chebrolu is raising hand.
Yeah, madam. Thank you very much, madam. It was very interesting. I'm a tour leader, but I would like to know, when coming to these wooden bracket figures, you pointed out the figures you worked on from 10th century, but can you just tell us which were the earliest bracket figures in the Kerala temples?
So, madam, the architecture and art around the temple complex, they are made in different periods. Like if we take in other temple architecture, adding mandapas in different periods. So in similar way, the temple, the first I have given the example of Avitatur having inscription of 10th century, but we are not sure whether these paintings or the bracket figures which are carved, means the brackets are there, but whether these are
Anterior.
contemporary or maybe during their repair or the enhancement of their decorations, whether they have carried out, we are not sure, madam, because we have only few inscriptions to attest their means antiquity. So that is the problem which we are facing in Kerala. In Avitatur, definitely we are having 10th century inscription, but we are not sure whether these two are contemporary. But it won't go beyond the 12th century or 13th century. The bracket figures.
But even before 10th century, were there wooden bracket figures in the temples?
Might have.
Before 10th century, like how in, because like how in Tamil Nadu and Andhra and all, when coming to stone carvings, we always highlight on Pallava period, which is supposed to be 6th, 7th and 8th centuries.
Correct,
and during that period is something that happened in Kerala also with the bracket figures.
Madam, bracket figures are bit late only because the temple architecture itself from Pallava period onwards, if we take, the Kerala comes very late. Means their temple architecture is not contemporary to the
Pallava.
Only the afterwards only, because the temples which we are protecting now are almost from 9th century or somewhere around. So from the development, Karnataka, that is the earliest temple forms developed, and then from there, then again this Pallavas, then again. So the inception of temple architecture may be bit late in Kerala, but definitely the bracket figures are later than
Pallava.
10th century.
Thank you so much, madam. It was very informative and something new we have learned today, because most of us, we don't know much about Kerala architecture. When people speak about Kerala, they speak only about the nature and all this, the landscaping and everything. But you have thrown light, you have started to throw light on Kerala architecture. We are looking forward for more lectures from your side, especially the paintings of Kerala also.
Yeah, definitely.
Murals.
Murals. We should have a separate session for those murals also, madam.
Okay,
thank you so much. Namaste, madam.
Namaste.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
సురేంద్ర చాటింగ్ లో ఎవరు ఉన్నారని చూడు. ఇంకా
చాటింగ్ లో ఎవరు లేరు సార్.
లేరా?
అంతా
కానీ అద్భుతమైన లెక్చర్ నిజంగా. అందరం భలే ఎంజాయ్ చేసాం. కిరణ్ సార్ శిష్యులు అంటే అట్లాగే ఉంటారు కదా.
యాక్చువల్ గా
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ మేడం.
గారు ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారు.
ఓకే.
లక్మా గారు, హలో
సార్.
లక్మా గారు ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారు. బ్రాకెట్ ఫిగర్స్, ఐ మీన్ we have earliest references or evidences from Ajanta, and at the same time Pallavas, the earliest literary inscriptions, literary evidences we get for temples in Tamil literature, but archaeological evidences are found in Andhra. Earliest temples are found in Andhra, not in Tamil Nadu. So likewise, early bracket figures we can see in Ajanta. Beautiful bracket figures. Thank you.
13th century వరంగల్ లో కూడా ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్ రామప్ప టెంపుల్ లో.
That is 13th century.
13th century లో రామప్ప టెంపుల్ లో అద్భుతమైన బ్రాకెట్ ఫిగర్.
అసలు నో గో బ్యాక్ టు సాంచి స్తూప. Go back to Sanchi
అజంతా
Stupa.
సాంచి
Gateway bracket figure. First century AD. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పామంటే కిరణ్ సార్ ఉన్నారు, మనం అన్ని ఆ ఏరియా స్పెషలిస్ట్.
సురేంద్ర.
Good evening, madam. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, please.
Very informative session, madam. I'm Gomati from Chennai. I'm not from the this background, but with interest, I'm. There are two questions, madam. As far as Kerala style of architecture is concerned, is it that the central idol and the flooring, they are also wood predominant? That is my question number one. Question number two is there any architectural or a style that they are using, especially in the Vilakku Madam? Because fire and wood are not a good combination. But having said that, what is the technique that they use to make sure that so many lamps are lit and wood is also, kind of preserved? That is my second question.
The fire resistant technique.
Exactly. Third question I had asked was in Odisha, Puri Jagannath Temple, the idol is also made of wood. Is it for preservation that they keep, changing it every 12 years or so? Is there any, is it also a conservation technique that they have been following? Just three questions, madam. Thank you.
First question, whether the main deity is of wood, made of wood, you want to know. No, it is of stone only, and preferably granite only. So the main deity always is made up of wood, stone only. But the thing is, other parts, like even Adhisthana part, is also made up of stone only. And up to because even they utilized laterite blocks to construct, and then they applied lime plaster. So they utilized the stone to some extent, because it is not everything is made up of wood. So flooring, then the main idol is of stone. And then second question.
The fire and how they.
Vilakku Madam. So there is a gap because there is a gap, and sometimes it will be of copper also, but wood might have been replaced by copper after some time. But those lamps are lit and kept there. That is the wood only we can see, but there is a gap.
Okay.
Certain gap they maintain between these two, and always with ghee only they lit the lamp.
Okay.
Hence,
So this was
ghee. Third question was
Puri Jagannath Temple.
Puri Jagannath, there is a story, madam. I think they follow that tradition. So
okay.
I think
not preservation.
It is not because of any other thing, but there is a story of changing wooden idols. So that is not directly related.
Got it. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much.
Okay. Madam, Mansur Khan Pathan asked that one question. Which is the first wooden temple in South India?
24 राजस्थान के 22 झारखंड के 3 और ओडिशा के 4 जिले
Mansur Khan Pathan.
Entirely wood, we cannot say entirely made up of wood, but wooden members are utilized. So unless we have entirely wood, you cannot say it is made only by wood. So they have utilized laterite blocks to certain levels, then superstructure is of wood, and the ceilings and other places they have completely made up of wood. But we cannot say it is entirely made up of wood. So I think it is not
Okay.
entirely made up of wood. There is no such temple
Okay.
entirely.
Next participant Shalini Reguloz.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Is it audible now?
Yeah. Yes. I'm
Ma'am,
able to hear.
my question is, as far as I have seen, the sculptures are mostly limited only to the inner part of the temple complex, like the Chudambalam or the outer wall. So, what could be the reason why the artist excluded other was like Gopuram and
Unable to hear. Can you? Hello, madam.
Hello, ma'am.
Can you just repeat
Repeat.
because the question is not
My
audible.
question is that.
Yeah.
My question is that, as far as I have seen, the sculptures are mostly limited only to
Inner.
the inner part of the temple complex. Yeah,
Correct.
like the Chudambalam or the outer wall. So,
Correct.
what could be the reason why the artist excluded architectural members like Gopuram and Palikal Mandapa?
Mandapa is also they have used means they carved many wooden sculptures. Balikal Mandapa roof means ceiling you can see. But why they have preferred inner portions because of this constant rain and the water falling on it, and it should not get direct water. It should not percolate
Deteriorated.
inside. So that is why they preferred inside the temple. Means were very much protected from water and sunlight, direct sunlight. So that is they have taken care where they have to put. So that is the
But
reason why they have.
we have the similar superstructure like in Gopurams. We have the similar superstructure of Sri Kovil. I think it's an apt place for sculptures. We have Tritalas and Tritalas Gopuram.
Yeah, definitely. And in Peruvanam, you find bracket figures in all talas, all three talas.
In
So
Gopuram? In
yeah.
Gopuram.
Gopuram only, figures are there, but animals and other like Gaja Vyala motifs, like that it is. So not the storytelling, narration type. It
See,
is
I
only
have seen
animal
in
figures.
North Malabar. In North Malabar, we have temples like Matlakam temple. There we can see sculptures in Gopurams also.
Okay. So later stage, even in Tirunelveli area where the Nellayappar Koil means that temple, beautiful bracket figures you can see on the in the Gopura itself. If you enter, then immediately you can view so many bracket figures beautifully carved. That is in Tamil Nadu also. So that is there. But in Kerala, preferably during that period, 12th, 13th centuries to 15th, 16th centuries. So they preferred only inner complex.
Ma'am,
Not
is
outer.
it like this kind of bracket figures are limited only to a particular geographical area like central Kerala or northern Kerala?
Yeah, I have
Because
taken
we hardly see any kind of bracket figures in North Malabar region.
I have taken only central Kerala because many of the temples which I have discussed comes from central Kerala. So I have taken that part only, and north part I think very less numbers are there. It is there, but very less.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ma'am. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm able to.
Hello.
Yeah, yes.
Dr. P. Satya.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Ma'am, would you tell me the obsidian type of structure, temple, if you are seeing in any other place in Kerala, and when and where?
Wycombe is there.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. Best example.
Yeah, Wycombe, and then 2-3 places where the Devi shrines are there. So those areas we can see, but especially what I have preferred, that is in central Kerala, we find only circular, then square and square, mostly square Sri Govil and circular types.
Can you tell me the date?
Date inscription, the earliest reference we get from Avitattu, it is 9th-10th century AD.
9th and 10th.
Inscription.
Okay.
Inscription.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Sri Lakshmi ma'am. Sri Lakshmi ma'am.
Sir.
We have another peculiarity of the Kerala state, that Bhagavati temple. Hello, Bhagavati temple.
Yes, yes.
Do we have any bracket figures or wonderful wooden architecture Bhagavati temple also, ma'am?
Bhagavati temples mostly they are now living temples, and we have not studied that much because yeah, and Bhagavati temples means outside our purview, so we have not studied that much on Bhagavati temples, but definitely these temples.
Same methodology might have been adopted.
Methodologies are adopted. Definitely, it is having similar methodologies.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I think no participants.
Good evening, madam. This is Shyam Sundar.
Hello. Yes.
Good evening, madam. A really wonderful lecture, madam. Something special subject, madam, on temples, and really we know only stone temples and other in cement and stucco and different types, madam. One and only in Kerala, I think, in India. Yes, madam. One question from chat box, madam. Dr. Buddheshwar Sarangi. Is there any wooden Buddha Murti in Kerala like Sarnath?
I don't have any idea of having Buddha Murti, but Buddha images are there. Stone images are there. Stone images are there, many, but wood I don't know. Really, I don't have any information on that. Sorry.
Okay, madam. Thank you, madam.
I think chat box is no more questions.
Yes.
Okay, madam.
Yeah, hello.
Jay Lakshmi, madam.
Good evening, madam. Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Hello.
Cheppandi. Yeah, please tell me.
Good evening, madam.
Yeah, yes. Yes, I am able to hear. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, tell me. I am hearing.
Madam, Jay Lakshmi, madam. వినపడుతోంది, మీరు మాట్లాడండి.
హలో.
హలో, yes, వినిపిస్తోంది, చెప్పండి.
హలో.
హలో.
హలో, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ మేడం.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. యా, ప్లీజ్ టెల్ మీ.
హలో.
చెప్పండి. ఆవిడకి వినిపిస్తుంది. ఆడియో.
హలో.
మేడం జయలక్ష్మి మేడం మీరు మ్యూట్లో ఉన్నారు. ఓకే
హలో గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ మేడం.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. ఎస్ వినిపిస్తుందా
మేడం? ఎక్సలెంట్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ మేడం, వెరీ నైస్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్. వుడెన్ టెంపుల్స్ గురించి అసలు ఇంతవరకు మేము ఎక్కడ చూడలేదు మేడం, ప్రెజెంటేషన్ చూడలేదు, చదివాం కానీ మీ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ ఎక్సలెంట్ గా ఉంది మేడం, వెరీ నైస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం, థ్యాంక్ యూ గోవింద్ సార్
థ్యాంక్ యూ
అండ్ శివనాగ్ రెడ్డి సార్, తర్వాత కృష్ణకాంత్ సార్. మంచి టెంపుల్స్ గురించి మా అందరికీ తెలియజేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం.
Hello. Hello.
Anita.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for a very nice presentation.
Thank you.
I need to know, do you have Navgrah temples also in temples in Kerala?
Madam, can you just repeat?
Yeah. Do you have Navgrah temples in Kerala?
Navagraha temples.
Navagraha. Navagraha.
Navagraha. No, means Navagraha only I heard, and I'm having information. In Tamil Nadu we have, but in Kerala I don't
Not
have.
much. And what kind of wood is used? Because there is no termite or anything, and
Yeah,
the temples are so. Pardon
Definitely,
me?
definitely termite attack is there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Achha.
definitely. And
So what?
yeah, we in protected monuments, that is protected by Archaeological Survey of India, we take care. We use all sorts of measures to prevent this termite attack.
Yeah, that you told conservation is there.
Definitely.
And the pillars,
yeah.
like when you were showing the pillars, you showed some pillars were made of 9 pieces or like that. How they paste them? They paste them or they use nails?
No. It is actually we have documented the repair work of pillar, where we have removed the damaged portions and inserted new wood. So those areas where we have inserted, that we need to know, because now we have inserted and we have forgotten. But the future generation, they need to know where we have inserted. So we wanted to document those areas, clearly indicating which portion is new and which one is old. So
No, that is clear, ma'am.
Yeah.
When you opened up the old pillars,
yes.
How they were stick to each other? How the different pieces were stuck to each other? Were they interlocking or they were pasted? Or it was
Binding
the
material.
nails?
Binding material.
Binding material.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything. Interlocking is also done, and binding is also done. Both.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. You look very tired now.
Not
Surendra.
tired.
A question.
సార్ గిన్నె సాగర్ సార్.
మేడం నమస్కారం అండి.
నమస్తే సార్.
నేను సాగర్ మాట్లాడుతున్నాను తిరుపతి నుండి. మేడం 2 క్వశ్చన్స్ అండి. ఒక క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చి, అక్కడ వాడిన కలర్స్ ఏవైతున్నాయో అవి రసాయన రంగులా లేకపోతే న్యాచురల్ కలర్సా అనేది ఒకటి. ఆ తర్వాత రెండవది, మీరు ఇందాక చెప్పారు స్కల్ప్చర్స్ కి బ్రాకెట్ ఫిగర్స్ అన్ని సాలిడ్ వుడ్ వాడతారని. కానీ నేను చూసినంత వరకు దాదాపుగా ఈ కాళ్ళు చేతులు ఏదైతే మనకు ఉంటుందో అది ఇంటర్ బ్లాక్ చేసి అది ఉంది. మీరు ఇందాక సాలిడ్ పీస్ అన్నారు, అదొక డౌట్.
రెండు కదా. ఒకటి మీరు ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఏం చెప్పారు?
పెయింటింగ్స్ ఏ రకంగా?
పెయింటింగ్స్ నేచురల్ సార్, మోస్ట్లీ నేచురల్ వాళ్ళు తయారు చేస్తారు. అండ్ ఈవెన్ మీరు చూసారంటే పెయింటింగ్స్ ఏవైతే వాల్స్ మీద ఉన్నాయో అవన్నీ కూడా నేచురల్ కలర్స్ వాళ్ళు యూజ్ చేస్తారు. అంటే ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ డిఫరెంట్ ఇది లీఫ్ నుంచి, తర్వాత అంటే గ్రీన్ కలర్ ఒకటి, అట్లా డిఫరెంట్ కలర్స్ వాళ్ళు ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసి ఫ్రూట్స్ నుంచి అట్లా ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసి వాళ్ళు యూజ్ చేస్తారు. కాబట్టి మనకి అదొకటి. తర్వాత మీరు సాలిడ్ వుడ్ అనేది నేను ఎందుకు చెప్పానంటే అది ప్లాంట్స్ కండి, నాట్ ఫర్ బ్రాకెట్ ఫిగర్స్, ప్లాంట్స్. ఎందుకంటే మేము చాలా కష్టపడ్డాం, ఎందుకంటే ఆ ప్లాంట్స్ చాలా లెంగ్దీ ఉండేవి అనమాట. అది అలాగే పెట్టాలని చెప్పి మేము ఆ లాగ్స్ నుంచి కట్ చేసింది అంటే 2-3 జాయింట్స్ వేసాము, తప్పగా వేసాము. కానీ ఆ లెంగ్త్ అంతకుముందు అట్లా వాడారు, ఒకటే లెంగ్త్ ఉండేది వాడారు. అది దానికి చెప్పాను నేను. అంటే ఆ ఫ్రేమ్ వర్క్ ఏదైతే ఫ్రేమ్ వర్క్ చేశారో అదైతే అది ఒకటే వుడ్ అన్నమాట.
అది ఓకే. దాని గురించి ఇందాక ఫిగర్స్ అన్నారు మీరు, బ్రాకెట్ ఫిగర్స్ లో కూడా
సారీ నేను అది ఒకవేళ నేను తప్పుగా
అదే ఇందాక చెప్పారు అందుకని
ఫిగర్స్ కాదు సార్. ఫిగర్స్ లో
హ్యాండ్స్
అన్ని లూటింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి.
ఇంటర్లాక్
ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు రావణ 20 చేతులు అది పెట్టారు కదా. సో ఇట్ ఇస్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్. సో అది ఉన్నాయి. కానీ చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా, చాలా అసలు ఎక్కడ కూడా మనకి అది
తెలియకుండా ఉంటుంది,
ఎబ్బెట్టుగా లేకుండా అట్లా బాగా చేశారు.
అర్థం కూడా కాదు అసలు అట్లా. ఓకే, చాలా మంచి లెక్చర్ అండి మీది. చాలా బాగుంది. ఇందాక మేము దాదాపుగా నేషనల్ వైడ్ చాలా వరకు టెంపుల్స్ చూసాం, కానీ ఇందాక అన్నట్టుగా స్టోన్, సిమెంట్ ఇట్లా చూసాం. కానీ మొదటిసారి పూర్తి ఎంటైర్ డిఫరెంట్, ఒక వేరే ప్రపంచంలో విహరించినట్టు ఉంది. చాలా బాగుంది. ఓకే,
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే,
ఓకే, ఐ థింక్ నో
మోర్ క్వశ్చన్స్.
సార్ ప్రసాద్ గారు,
డిఎన్వి
సార్, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్.
ఓకే, విత్ పర్మిషన్ ఆఫ్ చైర్ ఐ యామ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఓట్ ఆఫ్ థ్యాంక్స్.
ప్రసాద్ గారు అడుగుతారంట కదా ప్రసాద్ గారు.
సార్ యాక్చువల్ గా అడగాల్సింది ఏం లేదు సార్, ఎందుకంటే అద్భుతమైన స్పీచ్ చెప్పారు మేడం గారు. ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే నా స్పెషల్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు మేడం గారు, ఎందుకంటే ఇది చెప్పేటప్పుడు చాలా హార్ట్ఫుల్ గాను, చాలా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ షేర్ చేద్దామని చాలా అద్భుతంగా ఆ మనసుకు చొచ్చుకొని పోయేట్టుగా చెప్పారు మేడం గారు. చాలా చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. నేను కేరళ దివ్య దేశాలు ఆల్మోస్ట్ 13 నుంచి 14 దివ్య దేశాలు తిరిగాను పర్సనల్ గా. అయితే కేరళలో ఫోటోలు తీయనివ్వరు కదా జనరల్ గా, డివోటీసే పోలీసింగ్ చేస్తుంటారు అక్కడ. జనరల్ గా తమిళనాడు స్టేట్ లో టెంపుల్స్ ఫోటోలు సెక్యూరిటీ గార్డ్స్ ఎవరన్నా చూస్తే ఆపుతారు తప్ప, కేరళలో అలా కాదండి. సెక్యూరిటీ గార్డ్స్ అవసరం లేదు, భక్తులే సెక్యూరిటీ గార్డ్స్ అక్కడ. ఫోటో కూడా తీయనివ్వరు. నేను మా స్థపతి ఇంకొక ఆయన సుధాకర్ సింగ్ అని మా కెమెరాస్ అన్ని పట్టుకొని లాక్కుని ఒక చిన్న ఇది కూడా అయింది. మేము అదంతా ఫేస్ చేసాం కేరళలో. కానీ చాలా సంతోషం అండి, చాలా అద్భుతమైన ఇమేజెస్ మీరు చూపించారు. ఆ గర్భగృహం ద్వారపాలకి అదంతా కూడా చాలా సంతోషం మేడం గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్
సార్. నాగిరెడ్డి సార్ గారికి ఒక క్వశ్చన్.
అయ్యో, అది వాళ్ళ పర్మిషన్ తీసుకోవాలి, మనం ఇట్లా ఇవ్వకూడదు.
లేదు లేదు,
చెప్పండి సార్. మీరు
సిస్టమ్ ఫాలో అవ్వాలి. అయితే మన శిల్ప కళాశాలలో చెప్పే టెంపుల్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ సంబంధించిన సబ్జెక్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో, సౌత్ ఇండియన్ కల్చర్ కి సంబంధించి, సౌత్ ఇండియన్ టెంపుల్ కల్చర్ కి సంబంధించింది అని అంటున్నాము. ఇవాళ చూస్తే కేరళ ఆ టెంపుల్ కల్చర్ పూర్తిగా డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉంది. అంటే మీకు గోపురాలు కానివ్వండి, శిఖరాలు కానివ్వండి.
అవును,
మరి ఇది ఎట్లా? ఇది సౌత్ ఇండియాలోనే ఉంది కదా.
అట్లని మనం అది దట్ ఈస్ అవర్ ఓన్ ఫాల్ట్. వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఇంక్లూడ్ సిలబస్ లో మనం ఏం చేయాలి, క్లియర్ గా డెఫినేషన్ ఇచ్చుకోవాలి. టెంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, టెంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ కేరళ, టెంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ కర్ణాటక, టెంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ పాండిచేరి, తమిళనాడు, ఇట్లా పెట్టుకుంటే అప్పుడు మీరు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆయన కేవీ స్టైల్స్ అని బుక్ రాసి కదా,
ఆడియో కట్ అయితే
అసలు టెంపుల్ ఇండియా అని అట్లా మనం ఏం చేయొచ్చు అంటే మీ సిలబస్ ను ముందు రీఫ్రేమ్ చేయండి. అది పాతది ఎప్పటిదో మనం అప్గ్రేడ్ చేసుకోవాలి. మీకు ఒక ఎక్స్పర్ట్ కమిటీ ఉండాలి. అది లేదు.
నేను అక్కడికి వెళ్ళట్లేదు, మీరు అక్కడికి వెళ్ళొద్దు. నేను అడిగింది క్వశ్చన్ అది కాదు. సౌత్ ఇండియన్ కల్చర్ అంటున్నాం, సౌత్ ఇండియన్ టెంపుల్ కల్చర్ అంటున్నాం. ఇది డిఫరెంట్ ఉంది, ఇది సౌత్ ఇండియాలోనే ఉంది, కేరళ కూడా. అడుగుతున్నా
నేను ఒక మాట చెప్తున్నా, సౌత్ ఇండియాలోనే వెరైటీస్ ఉంటాయి. ఉదాహరణకి చాళుక్యన్ స్టైల్ వేరు, పల్లవ స్టైల్ వేరు, ఈ రెండు కలిపి రాష్ట్రకూట స్టైల్ వచ్చింది. ఇట్లా చోళా స్టైల్ వేరు, పాండ్యాస్. ఎక్కడికక్కడ ఏమైంది అంటే సౌత్ ఇండియానే వీళ్ళంతా. కానీ ఓవర్ ఏ పీరియడ్ ఆఫ్ టైం ఏమైందంటే ది దెన్ కరెంట్స్ అన్నమాట, ఐడియాస్ ఆఫ్ థాట్స్ వస్తాయి కదా, కరెక్ట్ న్యూ థాట్స్ ని దాంట్లోకి వెళ్తూ ఉంటాయి. వెళ్ళినప్పుడల్లా పాత దాన్ని కొట్టేసి కొత్తది వస్తూ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. అది ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఈ మంచి వ్యాలిడ్ పాయింట్ చెప్పారు. మీ పిల్లలకి తీసుకెళ్లి చూపించడం కాదు, Before we take your students to Kerala or other sites, we have to enlighten them on the features, salient features of that particular architecture. అది చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరం ఉందండి.
సైమల్టేనియస్ గా ఈ 3 రాష్ట్రాలు అంటే కేరళ, కర్ణాటక, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ దాదాపుగా ఉన్నాయి. అంటే ఒకటిగానే కనపడుతుంటది. మీరు అన్నట్టుగా పీరియడ్స్ మారుతున్నా కొద్ది అట్లా చేంజెస్ వచ్చినప్పటికీ ఒకటిగానే ఉంటాయి. కేరళ పూర్తి చేంజ్ ఉంది కదా.
అవును, ఇప్పుడు ఆ లోటు తీర్చారు మేడం ఇప్పుడు మనకి.
అది నేను అంటున్నాను. ఓకే ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
మేడం చాలా మంచి క్లాస్ ఇచ్చారు. కేరళ గురించి అసలు ఏ విషయం తెలియదు. మేము స్టోన్, సిమెంట్ వాటి గురించి పెద్దగా ఐడియా ఉంటుంది. తమిళనాడు వాటి గురించి ఐడియా ఉంది, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, తెలంగాణ వాటి గురించి ఐడియా ఉంది, కానీ కేరళ గురించి అసలు ఏం ఐడియా లేదు. అట్లాంటి ఈ రోజు మాకు తీసుకెళ్లారు. దీనికి చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు మేడం.
మేడం రవికాంత్ గారని అసిస్టెంట్ స్థపతి, తిరుమల తిరుపతి దేవస్థానం.
ఓకే
ఇంకా ఓకే
ప్రసాద్ గారు.
Can we go for conclusion?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Good evening to all. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for the event of dignitaries assembled here. I would like to thank our today's speaker, Smt.T.Sri Lakshmi garu, Superintending Archaeologist, ExcavationBranch 6, Banglore. Madam, we learn many things and we know very interesting such new things, very new points on wooden architecture in Kerala, special reference with bracket figures. Inspirational speech, madam. I am really appreciate you. You are very hard work on this topic. I would like to thank you to our Sthapathya Kala Parishad team and association members. I extended thankful to our professor D. Kiran Khan sir, my guru Sivanagareddy sir, and my Silpakala Sala teacher Dr. Ginne Sagar sir, and other friends and colleagues. Today, for making this lecture series 4 as a grand success. Once again, I thank you. And last one, happily announce that Professor M. Panduranga Rao Garu, retired professor, NIT, Warangal, is agree with next session, next Sunday, lecture series 5th, renovation and restoration, 1000 pillar temple and Kalyana Mandapa, Warangal. He accepted. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all.